Hi, my name is Sarah Yeager, and I am a realtor here in Kansas City, Missouri, owner of the Sarah Factor, and my license is based out of Chartwell Realty. And I wanted to give just a few tips on how to find a really good bargain in foreclosure properties. With the economy the way that it is right now, there are so many buyers that are really intrigued by the foreclosure properties and what great deals that they can get. However, there are some really major concerns that a lot of people don't think about. The beginning of purchasing a foreclosure property is going to be very similar to purchasing any other property. You're certainly going to go out with your realtor and take a look at them, and those properties will be able to be provided to you from your realtor. They have access to those properties just like they do any other home in the Kansas City area. However, there are a few differences. One thing that you want to keep in mind is that there is a reason that these properties are priced so much less than many of their comparables. Banks that receive these properties are not in the real estate business. Banks are in the banking business. They do not want to hold these properties. They don't want them on their profit and loss at the end of the year, which is one of the reasons why they price them so low, because they want to get rid of them fast. Another reason, though, is because if you think about it, most homeowners that don't have the funds to make their monthly mortgage payment and go into default don't also have the money for minor repairs and even major repairs. These homeowners, if they can't pay their mortgage, they also can't pay to fix their leaky roof or the deck that's falling off the side of the house, or even things as minor as carpet and paint. You would be surprised how much these foreclosed properties can need in revenues for you to get them back into move-in condition. You can get lucky. There's certainly ones that all they need is that paint and carpet. But if you're shopping specifically for foreclosed properties, you should plan to either be a great handyman yourself or know of one, and certainly have a few extra dollars in your back pocket to get those homes into move-in ready condition. Another major difference with a foreclosure versus a regular home that is owned by a private owner is that you will not receive a seller's disclosure. A seller's disclosure is an extremely detailed form that most states require that the seller fill out for you, that tells you any adverse material facts about the house. It'll tell you if there's been leaking in the basement, if there's been a new roof put on, etc. But the problem is that these banks have never lived in the home. They don't know anything about it, so legally they really can't disclose anything about the house if they don't know anything about it. As with any home purchase, it's imperative that you get a professional home inspector to look at everything about the house so you know what you're getting into. But with a foreclosure, it is even more so important, because that inspection is really going to be your only ticket to knowing what the home's true condition is, past what you can see with the naked eye. A couple other things that you want to keep in mind when you put in an offer. You're not negotiating with a private homeowner that has emotions involved. With a bank, it's all about the numbers and the bottom line. If they can make the numbers work, then you can get your offer accepted. You can truly find some great deals here in negotiating, but at the same time, if the bank can't go any lower, they truly can't go any lower. One other thing to keep in mind when negotiating with a bank is that they have quite a bit more paperwork that they are going through. Most of these banks have thousands upon thousands of properties, and not only are you dealing with additional paperwork required by the bank, but you also have very few personnel working so many of these properties. So instead of expecting your typical 30 days to receive possession after submitting an offer, you should be really expecting 45 to 60 days. It won't always take that long, but you should plan on that just in case. If you would like to find a little more information about bargains that you can find in foreclosed properties, or if you'd like to search some foreclosed properties, you can do so at www.thesarahfactor.com. Thanks so much and have a great night.